What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, man, Tastes the Great. Back here with another video. Your boy's back, man. As you can see in the title, what I'm going to talk about is this whole thing about, well, not whole thing, but talk about the Jumpman, Jordan brand. Do I still mess with Jordans? Do I still cop Jordans, and stuff like that? Before I even get started, it is going to, it's a lot of videos I've seen that I wanted to make responses to or whatnot. And, of course, we haven't been making videos, but, I've also been asked this question a few times. Do I still buy Jordans? Do I still rock with Jordans? This, that, and the third. So, this video, I'm pretty much going to answer that question. And my answer to it is yes and no. Do I still get Jordans, to date? No. You know what I'm saying? Not really, and I have my reasons for that. And but do I still rock with the brand or whatnot? Yes. I have my reasons for that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to explain this in this video, or whatnot. Now, before I go any further, I want people to understand and know that these are my opinions, and this is what I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I know that people get in their feelings and get butt hurt behind because you don't like this or you don't like that, and that's grown men doing that shit. I don't understand it, and I don't want to understand why the fuck you do that. Okay, I really don't. So these are my opinions. Most people come on here and say, well, these are my opinions, so if you don't like it, click out the video. You know what? My thing is you're going to watch or you're going to thumbs it down, whatever it is you're going to do. I don't really give a fuck. You might want to stay here because you might fucking learn something. So, anyway, it's moving along. So, I'll start with maybe why I haven't really been buying a lot of Jordans lately. And then I can go into why I still mess with the brand. And, my yes and no. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the reason I don't, anymore, I mean, we all know, the quality of shoes or whatnot. And to be point blank with you guys, I've been doing this shit for a long time. Anywhere from 2002 to about 2010, pretty much any shoe that has came out in that time, I've probably had it. And I'm not trying to brag or I'm not trying to say, oh, I got more, this or that. I'm not trying to do any of that. Y'all guys know I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, do I have a bunch of Jordans? Do I have a bunch of shoes? Yes. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. I do. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, still I'm not trying to brag at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I got enough. You know what I'm saying? To change my shoes every day, wear a different pair of shoes every day for months. But that's besides the point. And over time you get burned out, you get tired of seeing the same shit, or whatnot, and then you just see as being in it as long as I have, to see how, the retros used to be, even some of the OGs, and just watch it decline, So and what I mean by that, I mean by the retros, the OG colorways, stuff like that. If you've been in this a long time, you know that every time they release OG colorway or a colorway that has been out before, the next time they release it, the quality is not what it once was. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that, then maybe that's something you just learned, and or whatnot. But we all know when they do pop up on the scene with these new colorways, they're on point, man. They really are, But and then two, I didn't like the whole. Basically, to me, in my opinion, just trying to trick the consumer so far as putting this remastered shit on the Jordans. I already knew what that was when I first seen the shit on Sneaker News where they was talking about their, renaming everything and calling it remastered. I'm like, that's nothing but another fucking hype word for people to run out and buy them. And and they tell you, oh yeah, well, we're gonna bring up the quality, this, that, and the third. And I grant you, some of them I've seen, they have, had better quality, But I know I watched one of my boys' DJ video, and he had said, you guys want the top-notch quality, the top-notch quality is never going to be made anymore because those are on the OGs, the original shoe that freaking came out. So if you're looking for a top-notch A1, you know, top-of-the-line fucking quality, then I suggest you go buy some OGs because you're not going to get them on no retros and you're damn sure not going to get them on no fucking remasters. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's just a fucking word that they put so you guys can go and spend money. Pretty much, in my opinion. You know, a lot of these shoes have set. I think I've seen plenty of videos. I walked in the mall and, you know, bought shoes. You know, well, not bought shoes, but seen shoes still sitting there. You know, like, you know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? To you know, but, I mean, it is what it is. You know, and another reason why I really don't, you know, mess with the brand, it's, you know, really that much anymore, you know, is because it's just all the shit that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, for some reason, you get credit as a man or whatnot for how many shoes you have or because you got the latest J's or this, that, and the third. Real dudes know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, oh, you got this amount of J's, this, that, and the third, or whatever, and it just, some people think that makes them a fucking man or something, and it's like, no, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Half of y'all nowadays, the new, what I call the new type of sneakerheads, half of y'all have all these damn shoes, don't have no car, stay at home with your mama, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? For me, the whole time I've been in this shit, you know, as an adult, you know what I'm saying? I had my own car, had my own place, you know what I'm saying, had a job, you know what I'm saying, the money I would spend on shoes was always extra money. I never took money from bills or anything like that to buy shoes, you know, but a lot of you guys, y'all let y'all fucking lights get cut off to get them new retro 11s, you know, or whatever, you know, and it's just crazy, man, it's just crazy, you know, and, you know, another thing I don't like, you know, now, it's a fucking story for every damn shoe that come out. They got a damn story why this shoe is this or why this shoe is that. And I'm like, and y'all be running to the store and getting them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they haven't had a damn story come out, you know, the Air Jordan Boo Boo ones or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Jordan took his first shit and his mama saved the diaper and we're dedicating this shoe to the first time he took a shit. You know what I'm saying? I can hear y'all motherfuckers now saying, hey man, hey nigga, you going to get them shitty ones? You know, them motherfuckers is tight, man. Like, I don't fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. You guys do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's another thing I just don't like about the whole Jordan thing now, you know, and then it's just, and this is one thing I don't like, but then I have to understand it a little bit more, and I'm going to explain that too, and that's this whole thing where dudes get upset because you don't like a certain shoe. Now, if you guys have followed me, you guys know that I have, or that my favorite Jordan is the 5. You know what I'm saying? It's the 5. Matter of fact, those are my favorite J's. They ain't even on my pants. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I didn't like, I really got, I guess you may be in my feelings, I don't know. I just put it like this. I don't like the Bel Air 5s. And I got a lot of flack for that. You know what I'm saying? On my channel and all type of stuff. Motherfuckers just talking all type of shit to me because I don't like Bel Air 5. Oh fucking well. But then I had to sit back and understand it a little bit. And I'm gonna break this down, and I'm gonna say this, you know, for us guys who've been in it a long time, you know, maybe we could try to understand these younger sneakerheads. And the thing is that it was probably some new colorways or whatnot that came out when we were hard in it. Like, for instance, a pair of my favorite 5s are the Green Bean 5s. If you guys don't know what those are, they're gray and they have like a neon green. I have a video up there. I did a review on them. I call them my Xbox 360 5s because the Xbox 360 was out around that time. But anyway, those are like, you know, some of my favorite fives out of pretty much, you know, pretty much all of them. Now, they're not my first, but you know, they're up there. But think about it. When those fives came out, that's when I was in it real tough. So probably a guy from who was doing this shit before me, he probably looked at those like, what the fuck? Like, man, them shits is ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got no style, this, that, and the third. So when I look at the Bel Air 5 now, I got to look at these new sneakerheads, these new guys who like this shoe a lot, and they're looking at it the way that I was looking at that Green Bean 5. So that to me, that's what helped me kind of understand some of these new guys out here. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But to me, still, fucking shoe is ugly, and you know it messed. I just don't fucking like damn shoe. Period. I never will. Too much going on with the shoe. But anyway, moving along. You know, and I mean it's just a but the number one reason why I really don't fuck with the Jordan brand shit anymore is a lot of the killings and stuff that goes on behind these shoes, because you got young black guys, and it's not just black guys, it's it's white folks, it's a whole bunch of people that are out here dying over these damn shoes now. And it's crazy. I mean, you got, we're not talking about just the regular Retro 11 release. You know what I'm saying? If you look it up, you got white boys, you got Hispanic guys killing each other off of Craigslist over these shoes, and meeting up and doing all type of stuff, you know, and that's, and that's I don't understand. And then, of course, like I said, we got the big Retro 11 release every year, where practically somebody loses their life, and it's just one of those things. I don't understand that neither, and this past year, we had a young man who tried to. I know one particular story had a young man try to jack somebody, and the dude had a gun and shot him. Better watch who you fucking with. Some of you fucking guys, you better watch who you fucking with. Not saying, he should have took his life or whatnot, but shit. If it was me, I probably did the same thing. But y'all want these shoes so bad, it's ridiculous, man. And, I don't know. But, I'm already, 12 minutes in. So, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go to why I still rock Jordans, buy Jordans, I haven't bought any. Like I told you on my last video, one of these shoes I've really bought were these, and I didn't buy them, I got them for my birthday, was the Legend Blue ones. And recently we've gotten back into ordering from sites, or whatnot. And the only thing I think I've been messing with are 11s. But, this whole Jordan brand and Michael Jordan himself, the history of all this shit, of all this stuff is the reason why, I don't know if I'll ever stop messing with the brand, pretty much. I'm at a point now as a collector, is where, the shoes I got, if I don't too much want, to be honest with you guys, I've really been selling off a lot of my shoes. And that's because I'm down to the point, really, I just want, like, the OG shit, and, probably when we get ready to move to, a bigger house and stuff like that, I can display case, put them in a display case, not necessarily like that, but, or whatever, and I just down to, want to get OG stuff that maybe I haven't gotten, or, maybe want to get a better, a better shoe or a more up-to-date shoe on it or something like that. Like, I don't even fucking really rock my shoes anymore. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. And that's another thing, because I don't really too much like the attention that it brings too many fucking motherfuckers looking at your feet, and got niggas giving you goo eyes and all that shit. Now I'm nigga, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't really like fucking with all that shit. So I'm more of a Air Max guy now. I'll be rocking the shit out of my fucking Air Max. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Every now and again I put some J's on and stuff. Like today, I'm sitting back chilling. I may go to my homeboy's house later, so, or whatever, so I put some, J's on, just chilling today. But other than that, like every day or every weekend like I used to do it, no. But getting back to what I was saying, it's the history, of the shoes, of what happened, you know, when he wore the shoes. I wasn't able to really get them when I was younger, so, you know, as an adult, I was, so, you know, that's why I still, you know, rock with the brand. But, you know, it's one of those things where during my era of coming up watching basketball and stuff like that, Michael Jordan, he wasn't even my favorite player, but that motherfucker was the best. He was the best. So those shoes remind me more just the Bulls runs or anything like that. It reminds me of that era of basketball, you know, and it's things that he did in some of those shoes that we may never fucking see again. Just like this year, we got the big 11 release, the 72 and 10 11s or some shit like that. Like, I really want to get my hands on those, just for the history. I don't think we may see a team go 72 and 10 again. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was some historical shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, you know, the run, the pinstripe jerseys and shit like that. You know, I have a Michael Jordan pinstripe jersey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you know, but that's why I don't think I'll necessarily go away from the brand. And, you know, two, because all the money I've invested in it, I'm to the point now where I'm making money off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So far as selling shoes or whatever it is that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you know, I'll probably, you know, and it's not like, oh, I'm a Jordan brand slave or anything like that. Like I said, I don't really go out and buy these shits no more. You know, it's just, like I said, it's just strictly the history of this whole thing. You know, I think of the camp stories with me and my boy, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and you know, a lot of times being the first dudes in line, or you know, the things we may did the night before, you know, before we went and got the shoes, or when you used to have to fucking time that, y'all remember you used to have to time that fucking phone to call East Bay or whatever to make sure you got in, and then hold them niggas on the phone for like 2-3 minutes to them shits go on sale, you know, talking, asking them dumb shit like, oh yeah, can you look up a motherfucking jersey or whatever, and you really calling for the shoes. But, you know, like, shit like that, I remember with me and my best friend. So, like, those are the reasons why, you know, I don't think I'll ever go with the brand. I think it'll go away from it because it's always going to be a freaking part of me, just like it's going to be a part of a lot of you guys who've been in the sneaker game this long, you know, regardless. The Jordans is not the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people think that, and everybody just think, oh, it's just Jordan. Jordans is a sneaker game. Yes, it's the king of this motherfucker. We know that. But it's not the whole entire sneaker game, man. It's not. But those are my answers. And I'm not sure. I got a couple of emails and questions about that. So I hope I was able to answer your questions. This video is freaking long as hell. I be trying to cut my videos down to keep you interested in watching. So, you know, again, it's your boy ATH the Great, man. Shout out to all my sneaker fam on this one right here. I'll get you with y'all guys later. Peace.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay.